Sir Topham Hatt's railway wasn't in the best shape. A storm had hit, and everything got damaged. It caused a lot of trouble on the island, and trains were running late. Sometimes connections wouldn't be available, and certain deliveries couldn't have been brought. Sir Topham Hatt had a word with the engines, but James was acting cocky. "I'm the most useful engine of them all, sir. You can trust me." Gordon sighed, annoyed. "Have you ever been?" James was astounded. Well, have you? Stop making a scene, James. You're not helping this situation. Both James and Gordon kept quiet, and Sir Topham Hatt explained. And once he finished, Gordon felt quite proud of what job he had. "Take that, little James. I am an important engine, and I get the important jobs. You will just have to be shunting today." And Gordon chuffed happily away. That day, Gordon had to help some workmen before he took the express. Gordon didn't like the work, but he wasn't going to complain. "I guess helping out the railway is quite important after all." Then, Bertie the bus came in a rush. Gordon, there's been an accident with Bogo. He ran into a tree, and now he's blocking the line." Gordon, knowing how impactful that could be to him and the others, knew what he had to do. He got uncoupled and ran away to help Poco. The rain had just started to pour down. Gordon couldn't see well, and that definitely showed. And it happened. Gordon was in a mess. "Well," said Harvey, trying to see the good in the situation, "just be glad I'm not Henry. If Henry was there, you probably would have gotten a worse accident than what you are right now, wouldn't you?" Gordon didn't respond. He only said something quite random. "Who's going to take the express now?" Then Thomas came. "I don't know, Gordon, but you'll just have to see." After Thomas had gotten Bogo back on track instead of Gordon, he had to rest. "I wonder who's going to pull the express," Thomas said quietly. Then Thomas heard James coming. "You know, little Thomas, I shall be taking the express while Gordon is gone. Have you been sleeping well, James? Because those are some quite silly dreams." "Very funny, little Thomas, but the Fat Controller just told me." "What absolute rubbish," Thomas replied. "No one in their right mind would give you the express." "Neither would they give it to you, Thomas." "Now, little Thomas, I have a little train to pull." And James puffed importantly away. "I'll get the rope," said Thomas to himself. Meanwhile, James was going down the line and was having fun. The red engine hadn't pulled the express in a long time, and it felt good to pull it at last. He felt very special and thought he was Gordon for a second. Then James passed Molly. She had soot all over her. "You need some better paint, darling. Right now you look awful." Ha ha ha. Oh. Then James started to approach the station. James tried to slow down, but the rails were too slippy. James was horrified. "I can't stop. Help!" Up ahead was Toby, taking his time. "Watch out, Toby!" Toby shut his eyes. That brown powder, it really smells. Luckily, the coaches were still intact, but no one could move. Then there was a sudden noise. It was Thomas once again. Well, James, I wish I knew how you got yourself in this. But I could have an idea with that chicken coop over there. I recall a specific engine telling me I wasn't that useful. I guess I weren't helping them. Please help, cried James. The passengers in the coaches laughed as Thomas got closer to James to put him back on the rails. Later, Thomas took James to the works, and they had a mighty surprise. Have fun, chuckled Thomas. James looked and sighed. Oh, the dignity, cried Golden.